Good morning, everybody. So just a quick little update of what's been going on in my world. We did go down to Ohio. I looked at 3 different planters down there. We found 2 of them that we like. One of them we like more than the other, so we are in the middle of negotiating deals and getting prices and things like that on that one. It has more options on it than the other planter that we like, and they're about the same money. There are a few things we're wanting to add to this planter, so we're kind of getting prices on those things right now, and we're kind of seeing what the dealership will give us for our current planters on trade, and kind of go from there. But considering this is the week before Christmas, the dealership we are currently dealing with is not open, so we have to wait till after Christmas, the week between Christmas and New Year's, to kind of finalize some things. You know, I gotta say, I am thoroughly impressed with the credit unions. The wife and I switched. It's been several years, but we switched from the big banks to local credit unions, and I have had nothing but great experiences with all 3 of the local credit unions I deal with. It's amazing. The other day, and when I say the other day, it was like last week, I had a text message come from one of my credit unions, and it says that there's a charge for $27 on your debit card. Is this fraud? And I looked at the charge, I'm like, $27? I haven't used that debit card in like 2 months. So I said, yeah, it's fraud. And they went ahead and shut the card off, whatever, and I'm just now getting around to going and getting a new card. So I went into the bank and I told them that the card got shut off because of fraud. So they're looking it up and they're like, oh yeah, I see it right here, charged for $27. I says, yes. I says, but I did that by mistake. And he goes, well, what do you mean? I says, well, it's a computer program on my computer at home that I use frequently, and it's an annual charge of $27 for the program. I forgot about it, completely forgot about it. It came to be that time of year where they charge your debit card or charge your card, and because I haven't used that card in 2 months, I forgot about the whole annual payment thing of $27, and yeah, so I ended up having to pay it with a different debit card when I got home to keep my program up to date and running. And then so I went into the credit union here, and they're like, oh, that's no problem, we'll just turn your existing card back on for you. I go, you don't have to issue me a new card or nothing? He goes, nope, you're all good. I'm like, okay, is there a charge for it? Nope, everything's free. I'm like, sweet, thanks. And walked out a happy camper. I'm just saying, check into your local credit unions. It's usually it's better rates. There's no fees for a lot of crap, because when we were at the big banks, I mean, we were getting fees like crazy. You know, if you deposit too much money, you get a fee. If you don't deposit enough money, you get a fee. If you don't keep a minimum balance, you get a fee. And it's like, are you kidding me? Local credit unions don't do that crap. You know, it's actually pretty nice out today. I mean, you can see I'm just in a flannel shirt. I don't even have a jacket on. Problem with that, though, is it's very muddy out there. And I went through with the limb saw last week, and I trimmed some branches. And the ground hasn't gotten stiff enough to where I can go through and clean the branches off yet, or get back out there and continue cutting branches. So I'm waiting for it to either dry up or freeze. So yeah, that's been my adventure basically. So at any rate, I think I'm going to continue this video on tomorrow, just because there's not a lot going on. Okay guys, I have limited permission here for you guys. I'm going to show you that project I'm working on. I am building the trophy room extension to a trophy room I built back in '04 when I was working construction. So this is still rough, but here's what it is so far. This room is, I think, 1,000 square feet. That's going to be the opening going into the existing trophy room. These shelves up here are going to have full body mounts up top and below them. I still have spotlights and fan and all that to install and outlets. But currently what I'm doing is I'm working on the floor. And we are using a product called Direct Color. What it does is it uses an acid stain to stain the concrete. I still have to acid wash the floor. I'm going to do that today and get it clean. And I'm using muriatic acid to clean the floor and etch the floor, because the floor has to be etched in order for this colored stain to penetrate it. We're going to use 3 different colors of stain on this floor. We're going to use a dark brown, a medium brown, and kind of a tan color. And the thought behind it is to make it look like marble. I've never installed this stuff before. I've read up on it, I've watched some videos on it. It doesn't seem like it's that hard to install. It's just very, very time consuming. You have to wait minimum 12 hours in between each application of stain. So you put the dark color on, wait 12 hours. If you want a second coat, you put the second coat on, wait 12 hours, and then so on and so forth. And then after that, you have to put your sealer on it after you clean it and wait for it to dry. And then you have to put your sealer on it and wait 12 hours and put another coat of sealer on it, wait 12 hours. I figure this floor is going to take me like a week and a half to do. But at any rate, this is kind of what I'm working on right now. The secret project, as you can kind of see around the room. I put 3 feet of plastic on the walls there because of the muriatic acid I'm using and the acid stain that I'm going to use. I don't want it to hit the walls and mess up the walls or my poles here. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on. I remembered something that I was supposed to do, but forgot about it. I have to count how many disc blades we have on the disc and bearings so I can rebuild that thing this spring. Kind of slipped my mind. Whoopsie. It wasn't so bad. I need 80 discs and 22 bearings. That should work. And I don't know how many scrapers, mud scrapers I need. A lot, I'm sure. I guess I better count those while I'm here. Only needed 21 scrapers, but I've got scrapers in the barn too. I know I don't have 21 of them, but I have some in the barn. So I guess I just need to figure out what I got in the barn and subtract that amount from 21, and that's how many scrapers I need. That's not bad. I have 14 of them, so I only need 7. I'll get 8 just in case. And I have 4 bearings already here, so I don't need to order the full 22. See, that saves us some money. Alright guys, I'm gonna go home, and I am off for Christmas break now. I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. and a safe Christmas. If you're traveling, be safe out there. Spend time with your family. That's what Christmas is all about. And enjoy yourselves. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching.